Hi friends, welcome back to Sea Level Physics. This is Srinivas, not to be BS Rao. In this video, we are going to discuss rotation of vector about its tail in its plane. Okay, it's a very important topic, right? Let us see. Rotation of vector about its tail in its plane, right? Now, I am taking Cartesian coordinate system as shown. This is what y-axis, this is what x-axis. So positive x, negative x, positive y, here negative y. Simply I am taking Cartesian coordinate system, right? X, y axis. Okay. Now I am taking one circle in this plane like that. I am taking one circle as shown, right? Means it's what? Simply one plane containing Cartesian coordinate system, right? Positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis. In its place, somewhere here, one vector is there. What is that vector? See, this is what given vector. A bar. A bar is the given vector, right? With this orientation, vector finds two components in xy plane. One is parallel to x-axis, another one is parallel to y-axis. How to get those components means simply by drawing perpendiculars onto x and y-axis from the tip of the vector. See, this is the tip of the vector. From this tip of the vector, we can have two normals. One is onto x-axis, another one is onto y-axis. Right? From here, suppose this is origin. From origin to this intersection, nothing but x component of vector. Otherwise, projection of vector. Otherwise, magnitude of vector along x-axis. Similarly, from here to there, this is what this measurement is nothing but magnitude, otherwise projection. Okay, otherwise length or length of that vector along y-axis. See, this is x component, this is y component. Otherwise, this is x projection, this is y projection. Right? X and y projections like that. Suppose if that vector is rotated about its tail in its plane, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay. Right? What happens? Suppose if it is rotated in clockwise sense like that. Now the same vector rotated through this much of angle, for example, here tip comes here. Now if I take normals from the tip of the vector, one is on the x-axis. What happens? X component increases or decreases? X component increases. Previously, this is the x component. Now this is the x component from the origin. So, as far as clockwise rotation is concerned, x component increases from here to there. What about the y component? Otherwise, y projection. That is, take from the tip of the vector one normal like that. This is what normal. This is what normal from the tip. See, previously this is the y coordinate. Now this is the y coordinate. Means y coordinate decreases from here to there. Okay. X coordinate increases from here to there. Okay. So if vector is rotated in clockwise sense, x component increases, y component decreases. Okay. If the same vector is rotated in anti-clockwise sense, for example, anti-clockwise sense. Okay. The same vector is rotated in anti-clockwise sense. Suppose vector comes here like that. So this is the tip of the vector, for example. Right? From this tip of the vector, I am drawing two normals. One is onto x-axis, another one is onto y-axis line. Okay. Now, previously this is the x component, otherwise x projection. Presently this is the x component. Means x coordinate decreases. X component decreases. At the same time, Previously this is the y coordinate. Now it is the y coordinate. Yes, y coordinate increases. X coordinate decreases from here to there. Y coordinate increases from here to there. Okay. So I am going with anti-clockwise sense as an example. So as far as anti-clockwise sense of rotation is concerned, what happens if vector rotates like that? It is rotated like that. Then what happens? X coordinate decreases, y coordinate increases. The same vector initially aligns x-axis, for example. The same vector is initially pointing x-axis, for example. Okay, same vector is aligned in the x-axis like that. Now this is the tip of the vector. As it rotated from positive x to positive axis, what happens? X coordinate decreases. X coordinate decreases like that. X coordinate decreases, 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 and finally when the vector aligns in the positive y axis, what happens? There is no component along x axis. There is no component along x axis. Means in that situation it has only y coordinate, right? So what about y coordinate? As far as x coordinate is concerned, what happens during the rotation in first quadrant in anti-clockwise sense means x coordinate decreases and becomes 0 here. What about y coordinate? Y coordinate initially when the vector is along x axis there is no y coordinate. As it rotated like that, okay, y coordinate increases, 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 increases and becomes maximum when it lies along positive y axis. So y coordinate increases, increases, increases like that. When this vector aligns the positive y axis, okay, now it has only y coordinate. What about x coordinate? 0. Okay, x coordinate 0. Right. The same vector enters into second quadrant, that is negative x and positive y plane, in this plane, second quadrant. What happens? Same vector finds like that. For example, I am taking same vector like that. This is the given vector. This is the vector, in fact. Now what about the coordinates here? What about coordinates? How to get coordinates here? Simply by drawing normals onto x and y axis from the tip. Suppose from this tip I am taking normal onto x axis. Okay, I am taking one more normal onto y axis like. Alright. When vector is along y axis, it has a total magnitude, means it has only y coordinate. What about x coordinate? 0. Okay, when it is rotated like that, in second quadrant, especially in anti-clockwise sense, what happens? Y coordinate gradually decreases. Okay, y coordinate decreases. Okay, decreases. What about x coordinate? Increases like. Okay, right. So when vector lies along positive y axis, there is no x coordinate, 0. It has only y coordinate. From here to there. When it is rotated like that, what happens? This is the projection. Means previously this is the y coordinate, presently this is the y coordinate. Means decreases. Previously x coordinate 0, now this is the x coordinate, means increases. Suppose I am taking somewhere here, it is rotated further about its tail. Means this tail, this tip comes here, for example, comes here. Now I am taking two more normals. One is onto x axis, means again from here to there x coordinate increases. At the same time y coordinate, what about y coordinate? Decreases. This is the y coordinate. Previously this is the y coordinate. Whenever that vector is along positive axis, this is the y coordinate. When that vector comes here, this is the y coordinate. When this vector comes here, this is the y coordinate. Means gradually y coordinate decreases like. At the same time x coordinate increases. Okay. Now Whenever this vector aligns negative x-axis, what happens? This is the vector. Suppose this vector comes here, pointing negative x direction. Pointing negative x direction means it has only x coordinate. In that situation, what is the y coordinate? 0. Y coordinate 0. Suppose the same vector is rotated like that, comes here, again enters into third quadrant. Suppose vector lies somewhere here. Now, draw two normals from the tip of the vector onto x and y axis. From this tip, I am drawing one normal. From the same tip, I am drawing one more normal onto y axis. Line. Now this is the projection or length or magnitude of this vector along negative x-axis. At the same time, this measurement is the projection of that given vector along y-axis. Means previously this is the total length on x-axis when it aligns negative x-axis. Presently this is the length of that vector when it comes here. Means x coordinate decreases like the same vector comes here, for example, then this tip comes here. Now take two more normals, one is onto x-axis, another one is onto y-axis like that. One is onto x-axis like that, another one is onto y-axis like that. Okay, now this vector, when this vector pointing negative x direction, now this is the total length, otherwise this is the projection on negative x-axis. When the same vector comes here, now this is the x projection. When the same vector comes here, this is the x projection. Okay, means x projection gradually decreases when it goes from negative x to negative y. Right? Means x projection gradually decreases. At the same time, y projection increases. Like. Okay. Now coming to fourth quadrant. Suppose this vector pointing negative y direction. Negative y direction means it has only y coordinate. Okay. Now this is the total magnitude or total length of the vector, otherwise y coordinate. What about x coordinate in this situation? 0. There is no x coordinate when it aligns negative y direction. Okay. Now from this position, the vector enters into fourth quadrant, for example, somewhere here. Fourth quadrant. Okay, fourth quadrant, for example. This is the vector as an example. Right? This is the given vector. Enters and reaches somewhere here for this, to this position. Now draw two normals from the tip of the vector. One is onto x-axis line. Now this is the x coordinate from here to there. Means x coordinate increases. Okay. At the same time, what about y coordinate? Take one more normal onto negative y axis. Right. This is negative. This is what y coordinate. Otherwise, y projection of that vector along negative y direction. When this vector aligns negative y direction, what is the y coordinate? Means total length. When the vector enters and rotating means in the fourth quadrant in the anti-clockwise sense, means what happens again? Y coordinate decreases. The same vector comes here means this is the tip of the vector. For example, from this tip take two normals. One is onto x, another one is onto y axis line. Means again previously this is a y coordinate. In this case this is a y coordinate. In this case this is a y coordinate. Means gradually y coordinate decreases. X coordinate increases from 0 to maximum. Okay, when it rotates from negative axis to positive x axis. Okay, means what happens here? Y coordinate decreases and becomes 0 when this vector reaches positive x direction. At the same time, x coordinate increases and becomes maximum when it aligns positive x direction like that. Okay, so this is about rotation of vector, about its tail in its plane. It can be easily understood as follows. See, this is the given vector in fact. So, this is the given vector in fact. Okay, A bar. When this vector is rotated in anti-clockwise sense about its tail in this plane, what happens? Gradually, suppose reaches here, means x coordinate decreases from this measurement to this measurement. This is x coordinate. At the same time, y coordinate previously, when this vector aligns like that, this is the y coordinate, this is the x coordinate from here to there. The same vector aligns like that, means rotated in anti-clockwise sense a little bit. Then what happens? X coordinate decreases from here to there, means decreases. At the same time, y coordinate increases. When the same vector rotated further and aligns in positive y direction, and what happens? This is the total length of the vector. That itself y coordinate of the vector. At the same time, there is no x coordinate for the vector. There is no x component. There is no x component. Okay. So when vector, suppose when vector is along positive y direction, there is no x component for the vector. Means no vector finds component perpendicular to itself. No vector finds component perpendicular to itself. Suppose this is the vector. This is what perpendicular to the given vector. This direction is perpendicular to the given vector. Therefore, it finds no component along x direction or negative x direction. Along positive x direction, x coordinate 0. Along negative x direction, also x coordinate 0. Okay, right? The same vector, suppose somewhere here along positive x axis. Now, what is the x coordinate? Means total length of the vector from here to there. What is the y coordinate? 0. Along positive y 0, along negative y 0. Means no vector finds its component perpendicular to itself. Why? Because this is the direction of vector, that is positive x direction. Okay. Then what about its components? Along positive y or negative y means 0. Means no vector finds its components perpendicular to itself. Right? Okay. The same vector pointing positive y direction means y coordinate becomes equal to total length of the vector, then x coordinate 0. Okay. If it is further rotated about its tail, like that, in second quadrant, what happens? Y coordinate decreases. Previously, this is the y coordinate from here to there. Now when it rotated like that in anti-clockwise sense, what happens? Gradually, y coordinate decreases. This is the y coordinate from here to there on. Now, here to there, this is the y coordinate. Okay, now from here to there, this is the y coordinate. So like that. At the same time, x coordinate increases. For this position, there is an x coordinate. Gradually, when it is rotated like that, x coordinate increases, y coordinate decreases like that. Okay, like that. Right. Now, what about x coordinate means maximum? That is equal to total length of the vector. Now, what about y coordinate now? 0. Why? Because now vector pointing negative x direction. Vector pointing negative x direction means along positive y direction, it finds no component. Along negative y direction also, it finds no component. Like that. Okay. When the same vector enters in third quadrant like that, means this is the from here to there. This is the normal drawn from the tip of the vector onto x-axis. Now measurement from origin to this position gives x coordinate. Measurement from the origin to this position means like that. This is the normal drawn to y-axis. Now from here to there, y coordinate. From here to there, x coordinate. So gradually what happens when it is rotated like that means x coordinate decreases. Suppose this is the vector. Now x coordinate, how to get x coordinate? By drawing normals onto y and x axis. From this origin to this intersection, this is x coordinate. From this origin to this intersection, see normal here, this is the intersection. From this origin to this intersection, y coordinate. Means gradually y coordinate increases, x coordinate decreases like that. Y coordinate increases, x coordinate decreases, becomes 0. See, when the same vector pointing negative y direction means, what about x coordinates? 0. Here also 0. Now what about y coordinate means? That is equal to total length of the vector. That is equal to total magnitude of the vector. Okay. So in this position also, this is what perpendicular to given vector. Means a vector, suppose in a direction perpendicular to any vector, it has no components. Okay. When it is along a negative y direction, positive x coordinate 0, negative x coordinate 0. Okay. Positive in positive x direction also it has no components. Along negative x direction also it has no components like that. Okay. The same vector is rotated further and enters into fourth quadrant like that. It is rotated like that. What happens? Y coordinate decreases, reaches here means this is the y coordinate. From here to there, this is the y coordinate. From here to there, this is x coordinate. If it is further rotated like that, means from here to there, this is the x coordinate. From here to there, this is the y coordinate. If it is further rotated like that and aligns in positive x direction, means now x coordinate becomes equal to total magnitude of the vector. At the same time, y coordinate 0. Okay, right? So whenever vector is rotated about its tail in its plane, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, what happens? One component may decrease, other component may increase. One component may decrease, other component may increase. For example, as far as anti-clockwise sense is concerned, okay, in first quadrant, x coordinate decreases, y coordinate increases. In the second quadrant, y coordinate decreases, x coordinate increases. In the third quadrant, x coordinate again decreases, y coordinate again increases like that. In the fourth quadrant, what happens? Y coordinate decreases, x coordinate increases like that. Okay, right? Now, this is what anti-clockwise sense. Anti-clockwise sense. Anti-clockwise sense. Here also anti-clockwise sense. Rotation is anti-clockwise sense. Okay. Rotation is anti-clockwise sense. What are the inferences here? First point. What are the inferences? In a direction perpendicular to any vector, what about components? 0. If vector pointing positive x direction, components along positive or negative direction become 0. Vector pointing along positive y direction, its components along positive x direction or negative x direction become 0. Okay. So no vector finds, first point, inferences, no vector finds components perpendicular to itself. No vector finds components perpendicular to itself. Okay. For example, this is the x-axis, a positive x, negative x, for example. Here one body is there. What is the directional weight of that body? For example, vertically downwards. W bar. Weight also vector quantity. Suppose this is the point whose weight is acting vertically downwards. Okay. With respect to weight, what about its component along positive x? Yes, this is 90 degrees. Here also 90 degrees. Now, what about its component along x-axis means W cos 90? Cos 90. That is 0. Cos 90 is 0. Okay. What about its component along negative x? Means again W cos 90. That is equal to 0. Right? No vector finds components perpendicular to itself. Okay. Next point. What about the other point? What about the other point here? Suppose this is the vector. Okay. With that orientation, we came to know that this is the x component. This is the y component. Okay. When that vector lying in the xy plane or yz plane or zx plane, whatever it may be, when vector lying in any plane, then its components must be less than total magnitude. See, this measurement is greater than this measurement, means x component is less than total magnitude. At the same time, this measurement is less than this measurement, means y coordinate also less than total magnitude, provided that vector lies in plane. Okay. The same vector comes here. What happens? X coordinate becomes equal to total magnitude. See, the same vector aligns positive x direction, means what about x coordinate equal to total magnitude of the vector. What about y coordinate? Becomes 0. Okay, becomes 0. Means component of vector may be equal to its total magnitude. Component of vector may be equal to total magnitude. Okay, component of vector may be less than its total magnitude. Okay, we can conclude both like that. Means rectangular component, in fact, that is component or rectangular component of vector can be less than or equal to total magnitude. Component of any non-zero vector can be less than or equal to total magnitude. Means component may be equal to total magnitude, otherwise component may be less than total magnitude. Okay. When it lying in plane, its component less than its total magnitude. Its component less than total magnitude. When it lies along positive x or positive y, positive x or negative x or positive y or negative y, in that situation, component, suppose component may be equal to total length or total magnitude. See here, once again, this is the vector. Now what about its x component from here to there? Equal to total length of the vector, means total magnitude of the vector. Okay, means in that situation, other component must be 0. Other component must be 0. Means component may be equal to magnitude, total magnitude of vector. Otherwise, component may be less than equal to total magnitude. Right? If I conclude both as a single statement, what is that? Component of vector can be either less than or equal to total magnitude of vector. Okay. One more. Vector finds no component perpendicular to itself. Okay. Next, we have one numerical based on this rotation. Let us see. Before that, one more point. What is that means? Suppose vector is rotated completely, means 2 pi angle through 2 pi angle, 2 pi degree or 2 pi radian. Suppose like that. Vector is rotated about its tail in its plane like that. On complete rotation. Is there any change in direction? No. Why? Because it again aligns in the previous direction. Means no change in direction. Is there any change in total length, that is magnitude? No. Total magnitude remains same. Okay. Total magnitude remains same. What about components? Initially this is the x component, this is the y component. Again same components. Means as per as complete rotation, whether it is one rotation, otherwise 2 rotations, otherwise 3 rotations, like that. For any number of complete rotations, there is no change in total magnitude of vector. There is no change in any component of vector. Okay, right? There is no change in direction. So as far as for complete rotations, about its tail, vector remains same. Vector remains same in all aspects. In all aspects. In all aspects means total magnitude or components, otherwise direction. No change in any aspect. Total magnitude remains same, components remain same, direction also remains same as far as complete rotations are concerned. One rotation or two rotation or three rotations like that. Okay, no change in all aspects. Suppose for fractional rotation, in case of fractional rotations, for fractional rotations about its tail in its plane. Fractional rotation means, what about fractional rotation? Fractional rotation means initially this is the position of vector, it is rotated like that, okay, otherwise like that, otherwise like that. Means we are not going for complete rotations. We are going for 1/4 of rotation from here to there, or half of the rotation from here to there, otherwise 3/4 of rotation from here to there, like that. Incomplete rotations. Okay, in that case, components must be changes. See here, this is the initial vector, now this is the final vector. Means component x, what about x component becomes 0. Initially from here to there, this is x component from here to there. Now x component 0. What about y coordinate or y component? Initially from here to there, this is the y coordinate. Now from here to there, means components changes, but total length remains same or not. Initially this is the total length. Now also this is the total length. Now also this is the total length. Total length remains same. Okay. So during the rotation of vector about its tail, okay, there is no change in total magnitude or total length of the vector. So for fractional rotations about its tail in its plane, what happens? Total magnitude remains same. Magnitude remains same, but components, either x or y, components changes. One component increases, other component decreases. One component increases, other component decreases, like that. Okay. Now let us see one numerical like that. Let us see one numerical. Suppose a bar equal to 4a plus 3j is making an angle 37 degrees with positive x-axis. Now vector is rotated in anti-clockwise sense through 53 degrees. A bar equal 4a plus 3j, making an angle 37 degrees with positive x-axis. Now vector is rotated in anti-clockwise sense through 53 degrees. Now find new vector. See, from data, see positive x-axis, negative x-axis, here positive y-axis and negative y-axis. Vector is somewhere here, a bar. This is what given vector a bar. XY plane, x coordinate, y coordinate, both are positive means in first quadrant, that vector lying in first quadrant. Okay, this is what 37 degrees. Angle made by that vector with positive x-axis means 37 degrees. Now I am taking normals from the tip of the vector. One is from onto x-axis, another one is onto y-axis. Now this is what x component, ax means what 4. This is what y coordinate. Otherwise this is what y coordinate means ay, that is 3. X coordinate 4, y coordinate 3. Right? From this position, that vector is further rotated through 53 degrees in anti-clockwise sense. From this position, it is further rotated through 50 degrees. Now, presently it is making an angle 37 degrees with positive x-axis. Okay, now in anti-clockwise sense, like that, in anti-clockwise sense, that vector is further rotated through 53 degrees in anti-clockwise means 53 plus 37 means 90, means exactly it is pointing y-axis for this rotation. Am I right? Presently it is making 37 degrees with x-axis. If it is further rotated through 53 means 37 plus 53 means 90 degrees. So as far as x-axis is concerned as reference, now 37 plus 53 means 90. 90 means exactly it is pointing positive x-axis, positive y-axis, like that. Okay. Now this is the xy plane, xy plane, right? Now this is the direction of previous vector, 37 degrees. From this position, vector is further rotated through 53 degrees. Previously it is 37 degrees. 37 plus 53, that is 90 degrees. Therefore, we are having new vector along positive y-axis, along positive y-axis line. This is the new vector. Why it is new vector? Why? Because the direction of that vector has changed. If magnitude changes or direction changes or both changes, vector is said to be changed or altered. So definitely it becomes some b bar, not a bar. It becomes some b bar line. Now, what about its magnitude? What about its magnitude? Even though it is rotated, length remains same. Length here and there remains same. Mod a bar must be equal to mod b bar. Okay. Now he is asking that what is the new vector? What is the new vector means b bar. Now b bar equal to any vector can be written as magnitude multiplied by direction, means unit vector. So magnitude multiplied by direction. Magnitude multiplied by direction, that is b bar equal to, what is the magnitude of b bar means mod b bar into direction means, see, assign the direction of b bar with this rotation with respect to x-axis. Previously it is making 37, after rotation it is making 37 plus 53, that is 90 with x means that is positive y direction. What is the unit vector along positive y direction? That is j cap, means mod b bar into j cap. That is b bar equal, mod b bar means mod a bar. Why? Because even though it is rotated, the magnitude remains same for a bar and b bar. So mod b bar is to be replaced by mod a bar like into j cap. Mod a bar means, what is mod a bar? Root over x square plus y square. That is root over ax square plus a y square into j cap. That is x square plus ay square means 4 square plus 3 square. Root over 4 square plus 3 square into j cap. That is b bar equal to root 4 square plus 3 square. That is 16 plus 9 under root. That is root 25 means 5. 5 j cap. 5 j cap. That is b bar equal to 5 j cap. 5 j cap. See, when it is lying in xy plane, it finds two components. One is along x-axis, that is 4 units. Another one is along y-axis, that is 3 units. When the same vector comes to new direction, that is positive y direction, it finds only y coordinate, that is 5j1. 5j. 5j means, what is 5 here? Y coordinate. What about x coordinate? 0. Right? Why it is 0 means here totally that vector aligns positive y direction, means perpendicular to this direction. That is, what about the component along x direction means 0. Now only I said no vector finds components perpendicular to itself, means this is the new direction. With respect to this direction, x-axis becomes 90 degrees. Therefore, this direction is making an angle 90 with the direction vector. Therefore, it has no components along x-axis. For the same vector, when it is in the previous position like that, it finds two components. Why? Because x component and y component. If the same vector pointing positive y direction means it has no x component. It has no x component. But in both cases, the magnitude remains same. That is, the length of vector remains same in both cases. Right? Now, a small change in question. What is that change means? If this vector is rotated through 37 degrees in clockwise, if it is rotated in clockwise through 37 means this vector pointing positive x. In above sum, if a bar is rotated in clockwise through 37 degrees, find new vector. See, this is the previous direction of the vector a bar. Now, what is the angle made by a bar with x-axis? This is x, this is y. This is the a bar. Angle made by this vector with x means 37. From this position, from this orientation, if it is rotated through 37 in clockwise means exactly pointing positive x direction. Means, now, what is the direction of vector? If it is rotated through 37 in clockwise, this is the direction of new vector. Means exactly it points positive x direction. Positive x. So, as direction has changed, that is the reason why I am calling it as a C bar. Some other vector C bar. Now, what is that C bar? That is the question. Again, C bar equal to magnitude into direction. That is, magnitude means mod C bar into direction means what is the direction of C bar? That is positive x direction. In positive x direction, what is the unit vector? Plus I cap. That is I cap. That is mod C bar means mod A bar. Why? Because during the rotation vector, there is no change in total magnitude. Again, mod C bar equal to mod A bar into I cap. That is mod A bar means now only we have calculated, that is 5 units. 5 I cap. Right? Now, what is the new vector 5 I cap? What about the magnitude? In this position also, mod A bar equal to 5 units. If it is rotated anti-clockwise sense further through 53 degrees also, again 5 units. If it is Further rotated from this position through 37 in clockwise also, total magnitude 5 units. So there is no change in total magnitude. Now what makes the difference here? Direction only change. Direction only makes the difference. So total magnitude mod A bar equal root over ax square plus ay square, that is root over 4 square plus 3 square, that is 5 units. Mod B bar also 5 units. Mod C bar also 5 units. Okay. So given vector when it lies in plane or along any direction, positive x or positive along any direction x or y or z, whatever it is, it has no change in its total length or total magnitude, but the direction only change. Now, rotation of Cartesian coordinate system by fixing vector constant. We are not at all disturbing vector this time. Rotation of Cartesian coordinate system. Rotation of Cartesian coordinate system. This time we are not at all disturbing given vector. For example, xy axis, x axis, this is y axis. Okay. Now given vector is like that. This is the given vector A bar. Okay, what is the angle made by A bar with x means by some angle theta, whatever it is. Now this component x coordinate of A bar. Now this component ay, y coordinate of A bar. Okay. Now we are not at all disturbing vector. Fixed. Vector is fixed. Now simply rotating xy coordinate system, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay. Now, for example, this is the previous position of coordinate system, right? X-axis, y-axis. Given vector finds no change in all aspects. Length also not change. As usual, vector is as usual in all aspects. Now, what is the difference? Simply, I am tilting xy coordinates system, xy axis. Okay. Now, this is the new y coordinate, y axis, positive axis, right? Y dash, for example. Now, with respect to this one, perpendicularly I am taking x dash, x dash, x dash. Now, as an example, it is turned through an angle theta in clockwise sense. Okay, y-axis has turned through an angle theta in clockwise direction. What about this angle? This angle also theta only. Why? Because these two perpendicular to each other. Previous x y axis. Now present x y axis also must be perpendicular to each other. If it is theta, this must be theta, right? So that x dash and y dash perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other. Okay. Is there any change in given vector A bar? No. There is no change in the given vector. Simply lying in the previous position only. No change in magnitude or direction or whatever it is. But here, during the rotation of Cartesian coordinate system, by keeping given vector fixed, what happens? Components may be changed. What about previous component? as far as x coordinate is concerned, ax, it is ay. Now what about ax ay? Ax ay means this is what ax, for example. I am taking normal from the tip of the vector onto new x axis. This is what ax. Okay. What about ax dash otherwise? Ax dash. Change it now. See, I am saying x coordinate somewhat decreased. Why? Because it is x axis has shifted far away from the given vector. Okay. Now what about y axis? Previously this is the y axis. Now y axis somewhat come closer to the given vector. Somewhat come closer to the given vector. Means definitely y coordinate increases. Why? Because axis come closer to the given vector. Here axis far away from the given vector. Okay. Therefore, what about this coordinate? How to get this coordinate means y coordinate? By drawing a normal from the tip of the vector onto y-axis, new y-axis. This is what from here to there. This is what a y dash. This is ax dash. This is a y dash. I am saying we can say that with this rotation, that is clockwise rotation. Clockwise rotation here. Clockwise rotation of Cartesian coordinate system. X coordinate decreases. See, this is the x coordinate previously. Now this is the x coordinate. X coordinate decreases. Now y coordinate increases from here to there. This is the new y coordinate. New y coordinate. Okay. So with the rotation of Cartesian coordinate system, by keeping given vector fixed, what happens? Coordinates x coordinate or y coordinate may change, but as usual total length or total magnitude of vector remains same. Okay. As an example, for example on numerical, it is given that before rotation of Cartesian system, what about components here? Ax equal to p plus 1, for example. Ay equal to that is 1. After rotation through some angle as shown in diagram in clockwise, what about the new coordinates for the same vector? Ax dash equal to decreases now. Previously p plus 1, now that is p. What about the y coordinate? Ay dash equal to, previously it is 1, now it is 4, for example. As an example, I am saying as an example. Before rotation of Cartesian coordinate system for this vector, two components are given. As an example, ax equal to p plus 1, ay equal to 1. For the same vector, after rotation of Cartesian coordinate system, by fixing given vector, ax dash changed from p plus 1 to p, ay dash changed from 1 to 4. See, x coordinate decreases, y coordinate increases. We can say the same point. Now, one common point is there. What is that point? Important point means before and after rotation of Cartesian coordinate system, there is no change in magnitude of vector. So, magnitude in the first coordinate system equal to magnitude in the second coordinate system. Now the question is, find the value of p. Find the value of p. How to solve means, now I said, before the rotation of system and after the rotation of system, the given vector finds same magnitude in both cases. So simply take magnitude in the first system equal to magnitude of vector in the second system. In the second system. Okay. What about magnitude means root over x component square plus y component square, that is p plus 1 square plus 1 square equal to, after that root over x component square means p square plus y component square means 4 square. On squaring both sides, square root will be gone. That is a plus b whole square means a square plus b square plus b square means 1 square, that is 1, plus 2ab, that is 2 into p into 1, that is 2p, plus 1 square means again 1, equal to root over p square, root gone means that is p square plus 4 square means 60, right? P square cancelled, we left with 2p plus 2 equals 16, that is 2p equals 16 minus 2. 2p equal to 16 minus 2, that is 2p equal to 14, p equal to 7. Okay. Okay, thank you friends. With this, I conclude. As usual, please subscribe C Level Physics. Please comment on my video, share my video. Okay. Please don't forget pressing bell icon so that to receive regular updates. Thank you.